Good morning. This is November the 20th, 2023, Monday. And we are meeting after the Tihar and Chhat vacations. And before the vacations, the essay that we were discussing was, which one? Remind me, which essay were we discussing before the vacation?
Before the vacation. Before the vacation, I think.
Which essay were we discussing?
Before the vacation,
How the web destroys the quality of students' research paper. Was that?
No, violinist. The
Violinist. You made a presentation on the violinist, the student, and the unpaid teacher, right? Where we talked about the problem of disrespecting or demeaning the teachers. And the argument was that it has two reasons: cultural reason and economic reason. Culturally, pop cultures like movies and television serials and social media, they encourage students to make fun of their teachers, and they represent teachers as an idiot. And financially, teachers lose respect because they make themselves too easily available and they make themselves too easily affordable. And then we also read that we need to correct this thing, and good teachers deserve respect. But I'll say that respect is not demanded, it is commanded. If a teacher makes himself deserving, then students will tend to respect him or her. But if a teacher presents himself in a very demeaning way, they will lose respect. Now we are starting another essay. Computers and the pursuit of happiness. This is in the next unit, that is mass media and technology. The problem I'm feeling right now is I had assigned someone to present on this essay, and the student who was assigned to present is absent, and now I will have to teach you the essay. Now the class, I'm afraid, will be teacher-centered. And when teachers teach, I doubt if you learn. So the essayist is David Galanter. He is a teacher of, philosophy. Let's read. He is a teacher of computer science at Yale University. David Rothenberg was a teacher of philosophy. So this essayist himself teaches computer science and technology. So what he is writing might seem more convincing to us, because this essayist is writing on a subject in which he has good expert knowledge because he is a university level teacher of computer and technology. Okay. Then what this essay deals with is, let's write here, the influence on individuals and society of computers and the internet. This is the subject matter of this essay. So this essay will talk about the effect of computers and the internet on individuals and the society. So this essay, although it was published in 2001, 22 years before, but you can see this is so relevant because about a week ago in Nepal, the government decided to ban TikTok. And their argument was that TikTok is spreading indecency, bad manner, and it is posing a threat to national integrity and security. And they banned TikTok. So no doubt the topic of what effect the internet and computers have on individuals as a person and society as a whole is quite relevant. So what the writer does is, as I'm teaching you like this, I'm feeling quite uncomfortable. You know why? Because as I teach you like this, I have a realization that you are listening to me, and though you may be listening carefully because this is the first period early morning, but such listening doesn't make learning happen. Learning happens when you read and you scan the text, skim the text, you come here and present. Okay, so what he does is, let's draw a triangle and let's write computers and pursuit of happiness, and then let's write influence of internet and computers on individual and society as a whole. So the author begins with public perception about technology. How do people view technology? In the first paragraph, if you read, the writer begins with public perception of computers and internet technology, public perspective. So he first begins, Galanter begins by talking about what people think about computer and technology. So what do they think? They think that the society is moving through something called phase shift. He says that people argue that we were in agricultural age, then we moved to industrial age, and now we are in information age. And he says that people think that this is a new era. And it is so new that it is revolutionary. As if it is completely cut off from the previous era. So people, Galanter says, people have this thinking that today we are in a completely new era. He uses a metaphor. For example, he says the agricultural era was solid because you had more stable tools of agriculture, spade and plow and other things, stable tools. Then you came to industrial era. It is more liquid. Why this metaphor is appropriate? Because in industries, machines move, tractors are there, other machines are, wheels are there. There is a lot of movement. So this movement makes it liquid. And now in information era, he uses the metaphor of gas. He says this is gaseous because gas is spread quickly. Gas spreads very quickly and it spreads everywhere and it is invisible. So information, as you can see on social media, internet, is invisible. You can't physically touch it. You can't hold it. And it spreads before you blink your eyes. Right? In a microsecond, it reaches continents. So this metaphor is not bad. But the argument that people have is we are in a completely new age due to computers and internet. This is what people think, not this author. People think that we are in a completely new age because of computers and internet. Now, he begins with this people's perception, argument that we have in society. And what does it do? He questions this argument. For example, if you see line number 4, in recent years we have been notified almost continuously that we are living in an information age. Mankind, it is suggested, has completed a sort of phase shift. The solid agricultural age was replaced 2 centuries ago by liquid industrial age, which has now given way to the gaseous, so to speak, age of information. Everyone says so. So what does he do? He begins by what everyone says. What everyone says. And then he puts a question. But is it true? Look at the language. But is it true? So one way to start your essays in exam or in future when you do research or any kind of writing is you pick up what other people think and then question their thinking and develop your argument. Right? You can say this is a position paper. This is a position essay. In a position essay, you take an issue. What is an issue? Any topic in which people have divided opinion is an issue. Should we ban TikTok? 10 lawyers have filed a writ in the Supreme Court. So this is an issue because we have divided opinion. Even I think that we must not ban TikTok. I have this opinion. We must not ban TikTok. Many people argue we must ban it. It is too harmful for moral aspect of society. Right? So when people have mixed opinion, this becomes an issue. Right? So the writer picks an issue, and in an issue there are 2 positions: for, against. So this is the perception, and he goes against the perception. He rejects people's thinking about technology. He rejects. And what does he say? Is it true? And then after taking the position, look, how does he develop the question, essay? He develops questions. Look at the technique of writing. He develops, look, has an old age ended, and are we, thanks to computers and internet, living in a new one? So you will see, he puts 3 questions. Has an old age ended, and thanks to computers are we in a new age? First question. Then a related question. Computers have been around for roughly half century. Have they been good or bad for mankind? Okay. Have computers been good or bad for mankind? Second question. Then, have they been good? Okay, third. And finally, are they likely to do good and bad over the next half century? Are they likely to do good or bad over the next half century? He is raising this question in 2001, right? He is raising this question in 2001, and this is 2023. So he raised this question 22 years before. So now we can answer this question easily, because we have seen what computers have done in the last 25 years, right? So what does he do? He raises three questions. Topic. He begins with people's perception. He begins with people's perception of the topic. Then he disagrees with the perception. He disagrees with what people think. And then he raises questions. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true what people think? And it develops three questions. Now if you see, look how this essay develops. If you go to section 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 2 to paragraph 13, he develops this section where he answers this question. Now, from paragraph 14, section 2, paragraph 14 to 24. He answers this question from para 14 to 24. And from para 25 to 37. Section 3, para 25 to 37. He answers the third question. So one idea, one technique of writing, if you pay attention, how we can develop a good essay. This is so useful for your arts aspirations, for your GMAT aspirations, SAT aspirations, or whether it is GRE aspirations, TOEFL aspirations, because they will require you to write better essay. Look how the essay is organized. Begins with the general perception, disagrees with the people's perception about the issue, raises question, develops three questions, and answers the three questions in three sections. Now you have the structure of the essay before your mind. And if you are following me, as I said, get an 8.5 inch by 6 inch card and summarize an outline of this in the card. I don't know if you're doing. You could go like this. Okay. Now, somebody is asking something? Huh? Asking something? Asking something to me?
Not asking, but like, not giving
Yeah.
I told them not to erase because I was writing this.
What are you saying?
I was writing this.
I'm not getting you.
Do not make noise. I'm related.
Oh. Wait before you erase the whiteboard, right? Give us time to copy, right? Look, the challenge in college, you should be so smart that you copy before they erase, right? Your teachers are not going to wait for you to write, so you should write quite fast. And you should know how to make sketchy notes. Sketchy notes are where you don't write full words. You write one letter, two letters, and you understand. And at home, you go back and develop them. Can I erase them now?
You can now.
Now let's go section wise. And let's go to section 1 and understand. So how is section 1 is structured? Now let's draw a circle and answer the question. We are not in an information age and computers and the internet are not a revolutionary development in human history. So you call this, what do you call this? You call this sentence as major claim. You can also call this as argument or assertion. In a sense, you can also call this as thesis statement. Though the whole essay is supposed to have one statement, but I can see that there are 3 statements he makes to develop 3 sections. So you can say this is the thesis statement for section 1, if not for the whole essay, right? Now your job is to understand how paragraphs emerge from this argument. Because whenever you begin with a claim, what comes next? Aristotle said that argument has 2 things. It has statements and it has proof. This is the 2 legs on which an argument stands. Statement, proof, simple. You say something and prove it. If you can prove, I believe you, I follow you. If you fail to prove, I reject you. And you fail in a debate. Simple thing. In life also this happens. You say, people say why? You give reason. If you can convince, they say, okay, I get it. If you can't convince, they reject your opinion. Right? Very simple thing. So here, this is a statement. This is a statement. And we are adding one word here. Thesis. A thesis statement is a statement that proposes an idea on an issue. Simple. A thesis statement is a statement that proposes significant idea on an issue. So the issue was this one, remove not and you get the issue. We are in an information age and computers and internet are a revolutionary development in human history. This is what people think. This is what people think. Others think. And what Gallagher does? He rejects by adding not. So his position is against people's general belief. So Gallagher's position is against people's general belief. Look how the essay is developing. Now our job is understanding writing, because in this course you are not only reading, you are learning how to write. And one good way to understand writing is reading carefully. If you know how to read carefully, you will quickly learn how to write properly. Because reading is a preparation for writing. Good writers are good readers. I read last time, which essay I forgot, where, yes, it was N. Fadiman in her essay, The Night Owl. She says, my husband sleeps whole night, I sleep throughout the day, so we are in the same bed, but we have two time zones, so we never meet each other. Very funny essay, wonderful essay. And she argues that when you sleep and wake up, it's genetic, right? And there she says, if a child grows reading, at one point Fadiman says, if a child grows reading, he turns into an adult individual writing. She says, if you grow reading as a child, you develop as a writer. If you grow reading as a child, you develop as a writer. And read biography of all famous authors around the world. Almost 100% famous authors around the world. Read the biography. They were voracious readers in their childhood. They read a lot. Their family had this culture of reading in the family. Right? So let's move ahead. Understand how this writing develops. So here we have a statement, right? Now we need proof. Let's look for the proof in third paragraph. Let's read. In the old industrial age, people say coal, steel and concrete mattered. In the new age, information counts, yet it is, look here. Statement 1, then what does he say? Yet. Look here, Arulmakari, yet. Statement 2. So when you write a statement and you connect two statements with yet, so yet brings disagreement. Do you realize? In conversation, we use yet, we use at to propose disagreement. It's late, yet I'm in the bed. See the sentence. It's quite late, it's 10 o'clock, yet I'm in the bed. Meaning is, I should have woken up much earlier. So two opposite ideas, right? Then, yet it is obvious that coal, steel and concrete still count just as much as they ever did. We have always needed food, clothing, shelter, possessions, and above all, each other. Look here. Statement 3 presents a claim. Very significant, very important. I'll explain you. Statement 1, let me write here. In the old industrial age, people say coal, steel, concrete, mattered in new age information counts. So statement 1, what is it does? It presents what people say. Statement 1 presents what people say. Now go to statement 2. Yet it is obvious that. Now statement 2. Presents what writer thinks. And look, say, yet, let me write here, yet it is obvious that coal, steel, and concrete still count just as much as they ever did. Okay, he says that even today they count. Okay, then third statement, we have always needed food, clothing, shelter, possessions, and above all, each other. Let me write like this. Look, why do I write in this way? Because this is the central theme of this essay. And the question that this essay answers is, what really makes us happy? The question that this essay is raising is, or answering is, what really makes us happy? And people think reels make us happy. People think nudity over TikTok might probably make us happy. People think internet will make us happy. And this author says, no. Reels won't make you happy. The virtual sex won't make you happy. The exhibition of nudity on the screen will not make you happy. What will make you happy? Each other. What does it mean? A real person can make you happy. So when you miss your friend, don't give a missed call. Visit him personally, in person. Shake hands. Feel the warmth. Hug. Sit on the table. Sip coffee together. Talk. That's where you get happiness. Not making a video call and kissing the screen. I've seen people doing this. Kiss on the real cheeks and feel the warmth and cold on the skin. Hug people. Meet a real individual. So the question, what makes us happy? Simple answer is, a human being like us with flesh, blood and bone can make us happy. Look here. Here is a laptop. There you are. Here I am. Here is the camera. Between you and me, if technology comes, happiness is gone. Imagine, long ago, 20 years before, in the book Gulmoor English, I had an essay I taught. The theme of the essay was, should teachers be replaced with robots? 20 years before. There was an essay. Argument was, should computers replace teachers? And should we send robots in class? You heard 10 days before in UK, London, one high school has appointed an AI chatbot as school principal. 10 days before, we had this news. A school has appointed an AI chatbot as a school principal. They have an AI vice principal. One is male, one is female. Right? So the debate, will you like to be taught by a robot? No, you said no. You want a real Divakar sir at least, right?
Yes.
The old 56-old gentleman. Right? Because he's real.
You are 56.
I'm 56. The feel is real. The feel is real. You don't get this real feel when you deal with the technology machine. That's the point this essay is making. So right here in this statement, he has finished the essay, in a sense. And later he develops the whole argument. So happiness is when we meet each other. So sometimes take a break from a busy schedule and have a serendipitous meeting. What is serendipitous meeting? Meeting someone by chance.
By chance.
Yeah. Meeting someone by chance. Take a bicycle, if you're on a bicycle, take a bicycle, leave home and don't ask where I'm going. Come to the chowk and take a turn by chance and see where you end up. And come back home and ride it. Yeah, don't plan. Don't plan. Sometimes travel without planning. Sometimes travel without planning. Meet people without planning. Meet people, not mobile phone. Throw your phone, as I have done. Throw it. Throw your phone. Throw all technology. And for 7 days, deal with real things. Flowers, get a real flower. Boyfriend, get a real boyfriend. Girlfriend, get a real girlfriend. Daddy, hug your real daddy. Mamu, help your mamu in the kitchen in the real sense. And look how much difference it brings in your life. That is the point this essay is making. And let's read ahead how this whole, where did I throw the book? Here? Okay. We're also understanding writing. So we said statement, slight disagreement, and a claim. Look, statement, proof. Now move ahead. We always will need those things, and the information revolution will never lessen our needs by half a hair's breadth. So whom are we kidding? What Noviu cyber billionaire ever used his billions to buy information? Who ever worried about poverty because he would be unable to keep his family well informed? So what is the argument? People said that we are in information age, new. This is a revolutionary development. So when you say something is revolutionary development, you mean that there is no connection between the past and present. It is so new. And his argument is, in the past we needed coal. In the past we needed steel. In the past we needed concrete. Meaning is, we needed shelter. We needed food. We needed clothes in the past, centuries before. Even today, we need shelter. Even today, we need food. Even today, we need clothes. You're hungry and you order pizza online. You paid online and your pizza company, your restaurant, sends a virtual pizza. Can you lick the laptop screen and feel satisfied? You can't. You can't. You cannot chew your mobile phone as a pizza. Can you? No. You need the real food. In the same sense, if you need love, today people watch pornography, though this is legally banned. But we hear only this morning, I was reading that since TikTok was banned, people are using more VPN, more DNS, and this has encouraged them to watch more pornography. He also says, at one point he raises a question, if you need sex and love, can you satisfy virtually by watching pornography? His answer is no. Satisfying yourself virtually is like pigs having sex, he says. Because when two pigs have sex, they have biological drive. They ejaculate, they finish. But humans have sex, they have relations of feelings. So for human beings, sex is not just bodily drive. For human beings, sex is also relationship. And that relationship, that emotional bond, that emotional feeling is not available virtually. So you need a real fellow. So watching pornography can never equate a real true love between two people. So don't watch pornography. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. At one point he clearly says that even pigs have sex. So virtual sex, he says, is like two pigs having sex. They just discharge biological urge. And love, sex can be biological urge, I agree. But love is not just biology. Love is also psychology. Love is also emotion and feeling. Okay? Let's talk mature. It's not a wise idea to use pornography to satisfy your hunger for love and sex. His argument. Move ahead. Whoever worried about poverty because he would be unable to keep family well informed. You cannot eat information. I'm feeling cold and I don't have this coat. So can I put an information? I'm hungry. Can I eat information? No. But the only thing information can do is information can help you how you get the things. You can do online, for example. Information can help you how you distribute things. But information will never reduce your original need of gas bas kapas. Right? Therefore, the argument that we are in a new age is useless. We are not in a new age, but it is just a further extension of the previous era. And look what he says for the paragraph 4. Now, we analyzed paragraph 3, where we saw statement, argument marker yet, statement 2, where he presents his opinion, statement 3, where he makes a major claim that what makes us happy is each other. Look here. We always will need, where does he say? Where did I read that? We have always needed food, clothing, shelter, possessions, and above all, yes. And above all, each other. So if you want to enjoy life, stay together. Right? Paragraph 4. Not long ago, I saw a rented U-Haul trailer. Now, in paragraph 3, he talked about information. In paragraph 4, he develops that idea of information. Let's quickly have a look how paragraph 4 develops. Paragraph 4. Not long ago, I saw a rented U-Haul trailer with the inevitable web address in big letters on the side, uhaul.com. uhaul.com. U-Haul is you have a trailer with a wheel, and you connect with a motorbike or car, and you take it home, and then you leave. Company comes and takes it. Have you seen this in big cities? They have this system. There's a trailer. You book the trailer online. You connect the trailer with your car backside and load your luggage, things, and you take home. leave on the street, they will come and pick it up back, take it back. You haul, Y-O-U. You haul. You haul it. We are not there, just the item is there. The information is in 9 easy characters. See this, .com. Com stands for command. Com stands for command. I'm feeling sleepy now because I've spoken a lot in this class, right? Okay, yes, it is convenient to check a website for information about trailers for rent, but the internet can never change our need for physical stuff. See the argument. Internet can never change need for physical stuff. I'm stopping here. Your teacher has come from the other room. So hope the presenter comes tomorrow and presents will continue talking. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.